drinking. I ain't got time to drink. Right then, 5:45, as far as I recall. I think it's 5:45. 6 o'clock already now, just in the middle, yeah, 5:45. Right on the knocker, mate, right on the knocker. Knocker, mate, yeah, pack a PJ, extra bar, schooner, rashes, thanks. Now, the plan, what's that doing on? It's this one, I'm trying to get this freaking the mystery thing going on. Oh, right then, another bonus sleep. God, I got to like 8:30. Yeah, wild. I'm just a wild man, you know, out in the nightclubs until 10 o'clock in the morning, then ramen shops at 11 and still drinking. Not exactly. 8:30, maybe 8:45. Hit the sack. Back to sleepy land. Got a wonderful sleep. Up just before 4 o'clock in the morning. Was it? No, maybe a bit after. 4:30, was it? Something like that, yeah. And ready to go at it again. Take on what life is going to throw at me. Fucking bastard. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, we're going to be carrying a bunch of shit. Oh, yeah. That's the plan. Getting ready for that. Gearing up and getting ready for the weekend. That's the plan. And just keep soldiering on. Yeah, yesterday like it was really sort of stressful and curveball-y. And I was like, fuck, man. I didn't have the beeline at all, like anything like saying, oh, you've got to have a drink right now. No, I didn't have that emotion, that sensation. Didn't hit me at all. When I was off to the supermarket, I had one intention in mind, was get some foodie poos. And that reminds me, I'm going to go to this cheapo restaurant. Fuck, I hope I got some dough. Yep, okay. Yeah, I didn't have that inclination to just beeline and go, right, fuck this, off to get some booze. No, not in the slightest. It was like, I had my intentions to get that food and that's that. But generally, the usual me would be like, have a stressful day like that and it'd be just tools down, fuck this, life is shit, I'd rather not be. And then just go and get a whole bunch of fucking booze and wake up 3 weeks later in jail or having a Shakespearean comedic tragedy or throwing up all over myself and in all manner of pain, or, you know, fucking falling down and injuring myself or something. No, surprisingly. I didn't have that zesty urge, that willingness, need to throw booze down my gullet and walk away from the world for a while. Didn't happen. So getting over that hump, you know, that 3-day hump, you get over that, and then you just got to battle those that fucking knowledge, man, you know, battle with the knowledge, utilize the knowledge to battle, you know, understand what the beeline is when shit hits a thing, like ding, and nothing else matters. You know, that's alcoholism, that's drug addict sort of shit right there. Yeah, just if you understand it, you go, you know what, I'm gonna fucking beat that shit. I'm gonna overcome that and be occupied and do some other shit. Yeah, this country, right, alcoholics fucking dreamland. 24/7 you can get booze. I know thousands of places, or at least hundreds of places, like just in my fucking realm of radar map that I could go to and get booze. Walking there, yeah. But I've kind of done that to death. Nigh on. So yeah, all right. Busy today, as per usual. Stay occupied. You know, if you're not occupied, find something to do. All right. And take inspiration from people like Hungry Fat Chick. You know, get up, stand up, stand up, get up, stand up. So darling, stand. Oh, stand. the ape has decided that standing is out now. No more standing. No, actually there was this bloke, right, a real honour-bound gentleman, and his friends were even more honour-bound. They helped him. He said, you know what, that's it, hand over the remote control. And he goes, I'm never gonna stand up ever again. And he decided, he's got a TV in front of him, a remote control, and his friends, wonderful people they were, I think they're still around, they decided that they're going to feed the guy, because he's the honour-bound gentleman, you know, the real go-getter. And he sat there and shat and pissed in this chair, never moved for 18 months until he died. And his skin was fused to the chair. This is a real story. I know some shit, man. This is a real fucking story. And yeah. And his friends, oh, what, I'd love to have friends like that. Fed him, yeah, and gave him liquids. And wouldn't be surprised if they documented it and chucked it on the fucking dark web or something. But what a go-getter, mate, you know. Get up, stand up for your cup. It's a pity I didn't get to show you that. Back there's this like beautiful pond, and all surrounding it were cherry blossom trees. Let's see if we can get this light. I'm spending my time watching the days go by, feeling strong. Spend it with you. I'd spend it with you, something like that. Spending my time. 6 o'clock already, and I was just in the middle of a dream. Doobie. And I'm off to Sukiya to get some food. Doobie. And I can't be late for that. I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. Alright, let's try it. Just another manic Friday and locking system. You gotta like be really careful about security and stuff in this country. Right, now I'm spending my time watching the days go by. Yeah, we're still sort of partially breaking into spring. That's alright. Make it happen. Yeah, that bloke, he asked for a discount with that dowel making tool, the Veritas dowel making tool, and I'm like, right, oh, I already had it at like way less than what it's worth. But the thing is, I'm not going to use it, and there's someone out there that really wants it. And the bloke said, oh man, can you give me a discount? I'd really love to have that thing. I've always wanted one. And I'm like, righto. See, I got it for free. I didn't know it was in this crate with this auction. And, you know, there's a young bloke out there, he's so appreciative of it. And so I'm like, you know what, someone out there really wants to use that thing, and I got it for free. Because, yeah, it was in this back of this crate of stuff I bought, Genjo, like, as is, like electrical tools and shit, and I was like, oh shit, that looks alright. I looked it up online, oh fuck, that thing's worth like, you know, $325. People are selling them at that and more. That was the minimum, so I chucked it up for 180, and then he asked for it. I said, oh, what about it? He said, 150, will you take it on? Yeah, alright. You know, got it for free, mate. So there's some gasoline. Right then, now let's go in here and get some freaking food in my guts. What have we got here? Soup? That's what I had yesterday. And, righto, let's have that set. Seto, gyudon, ranchi, set a lunch set. You fucking. Shut up, I'm busy. Right on, we've got some shoyu. We're going, what's going on right now? Yeah, this is, this is called shoyu. What's that say? dashi shoyu. Shoyu. That means soy sauce. Now, I've got the other condiments and all that. Okay, so this stuff here, gyudon setto, is I'm gonna transfer this into my guts, translate that into energy, utilize energy, and then I'm gonna extract whatever of that. Oh shit, it's locked. What to do? Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. There's the locking system. Now, the Japanese version of the locking system. The not to be exported Japanese locking system. Now, fucking shoulders all shit. Right then, and whatever is not utilised is going to turn brown and will be extracted. You didn't need to hear that, did you? You're not eating right now. You're probably eating your breakfast or maybe, what's the time there? Spending my time, we can go that way, watching the days go by, feeling strong. Something or other with you, I'll spend it with you. I'm spending my time, boo-doo, boo-doo. You're spending your time, boo-doo, boo-doo, listening to this grade 8 singing really badly. My. Oh, wow, look at that. Nearly 8:30 in the morning already. A lot of preparation goes into all this sort of stuff. Okay. What do we have here? We have real deal Edo period. These are hundreds of years old. This is samurai stuff. And back in the day, between fighting, between wars, when traveling around, the samurai would one of the greatest pastimes they had was to play the game of Go. This is real deal stuff. Now let's just have a look here. I'm going to call these March the 5th Edo shells. It might even be earlier than Edo. Now, yeah, these are the real deal. So if you're the type of person, oh look, it's got a chip, and a lot of them have got chips in them. All right. This is real deal. If you're the type of person who goes, oh look, it's got some chips in it, then you don't understand what this stuff is. Alright? So, and clearly you're not worthy of this stuff. This is the real deal. The real deal. Right, this is centuries old stuff right here. So there you go. Alright. Yes, we're calling that the March 5th Edo shells. I've got some stones here. I've also got some Edo shells in here too. It's cracking in this case here. These are real deal wood cases and some. That'll be fine though. A bit of cracking in there. Actually. That's the real deal. Full set. Beautiful stuff. Just absolutely beautiful stuff. Oh my, yeah, definitely. Centuries ago, the samurai were using this stuff. Check this out. Yeah. This is real deal icho. That's hinoki. Yeah, icho wood, hinoki wood. This here. Awesome. This is an artisan board. We'll get to that a bit later. We've got a kaya board here. And this is kaya here. Kaya icho artisan board, my. And we've got the hinoki, right? We'll get to that. I'll create some space and make that happen. This is going to be a long day, man. We've got this awesome piece of awesome here. We've got these pieces of awesome here. We've got this piece of awesome here. Alright, oh yes. That's the ring's got a story for those, mate. Nice. There we go, that's how you pop them on. yeah, we'll get to that. Right, next up we have, I'm calling these April 5th shells number 2. This case here, wooden cases. This case here is going to chip in that section there. I'm going to bite out of there. These, there's a couple of chips here and there kind of thing, but they're in far better condition than the real super old ones. The but these are also the real deal Edo period stuff. This is really old stuff. Yeah, this is samurai stuff. I just like the aesthetic, you know, that fancy word. The feeling of and the look upon the really old school ones, and just getting an understanding of the history of them, you know. Imagine who just the history of it. But these also are very, very worthy indeed. So these are alright. Yeah, see, if it goes through Etsy, the air freighter needs your phone number on the invoice. With eBay, it's auto. They've already got it on the thingy anyway. Sometimes I have to chase people up on Etsy. Alright, that's that. Now let's get on to these, which are also awesome. Yeah, we'll get on to these pieces of awesome here, and then we'll move on to some awesome over there. Alright, what we have here, these are stones, beautiful pieces. Beautiful. Nice, beautiful stones. Case is good too. Calling these April 5th, April 5 stones. April 5 stones. Great handwriting. Now, yeah, cases are good. Wood cases, real deal. Nice, beautiful stuff. There we go. Give that bit of a dust off. Go. Right on. Yeah, these are really nice. I don't know, I'm just enamored by the thoughts of just how awesome those and how old those shells are back there, you know. And just picture who was the chaps that were playing with those back in the day, you know, like on a really thunderstorm, lightning, rain pelting down, and they're inside, and battlefield's too muddy, mate. Right on, let's move on. Right, let's have a look at this one. Beautiful char gummer, or furu gummer, if you wish to call it that. Utilizing the tea ceremony. You know, I think I've got a ladle here somewhere. I do. I've kept one here for quite some time. Right, I wonder if that would fit in the... Give it a go. Yeah, I'll give that a go. I'll include that. If it doesn't fit too good, I'll have to go bonk. Lop that off a bit. Possibly. Not sure yet. Anyways, I plan on sea freighting this due to weight and all that. I have to put some kind of packing material. Go like that, and then packing. We'll figure it out. Beautiful. Nice. That piece is brass. This is iron. Inside, very good indeed. I find that there's maybe a tiny bit of surface rust, something like that. Yeah, there you go, tiny bit of surface rust down there. Now the tannins, I've done it myself. I was told years ago, the tannins in the tea, once you boil, that will clean any residual inside your pots. Now, yeah, this is a beauty. When it was going through, they were getting it ready for the
they're moving all these boxes you see in there. I mentioned it the other day. It's teeming rain, and we're all bunched up inside under these canopy things, and these rings come out on it, and I happen to be able to lean down and push my arm through as these boxes were moving. I was like, whoa, and I was able to put my hands in here. This was in the side of this boxes is all in this box. I put my hand in here, and I could feel this newspaper stuff, and then and inside I could feel these rings. I thought, whoa, it's got the rings. And I look up, and I'm friendly with these chaps, and they look at me, and they know I know, and I'm friendly with them, and so they knew that I knew that the rings are in there. So when it came up, and the auctioneer, and people are going for it, and I go for it, and I know that it would have gone way higher if the rings, they didn't know, because we're all bunched up, and no one had time to sort of really look stuff over, and it was really hectic, and I was like, all right. And so those chaps that I'm friendly with, they sort of look over at me, and I look over, oh no. They knew I was pretty pleased. Yeah, so sea freight takes a long time, but we'll get there. Yeah. Okay. Still a bit moist out. Well, I was planning on seeing a bit of rain that come off this other thing. I was planning on going to a shrine today and taking a bunch of stuff. Got tab cam there. Mic don't work, so we're on the Earl of Potato cam, the third right here. But it's all just so moist out there. I mean, the sun's kind of finally trying to come out, but it's also moist. Thunderbox number 2, the Thunderbox number 2 of contemplation. Yeah, it's also wet. That's why I've got a lot of things covered and stuff like that. But yeah, I was planning on going and presenting these. I'll present these today instead right here. Remind myself to do something with that too. Okay, so yeah, I'm planning on sea freighting that. Take a long time. Let's see, overall height 335 mil overall to here and here, 330 mil. Yeah, so that's that. Awesome char gummer. Okay, I'll pop that over there. I'll move some things, move that drum over there so I can get some space to do some things here. Okay. Let's have a look at this piece of awesomenesses of awesome. This is icho wood. Beautiful piece. You can feel the urushi lacquer that's pronounced. Find that the corners are pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. There's definitely some age in this piece, that's for sure. Now, I've found with icho before, there's some let's see now. There's some bowing. You'll find a slight amount of bowing going on. I found that with icho wood more than most others. This is highly coveted wood. This stuff, highly coveted. In fact, what I'll have to do is it's very heavy. Sea freighting this. I'll have to remove the legs and put them on the side. Put them side on, so I'll have packing between them, so they'll be numbered and in the correct orientation and all that stuff to plonk them back in. It just takes I use a rubber mallet myself, but yeah, a wood mallet, something like that, and knock them back in. So yeah, I'll have to take them out too on the side, have packing in between. So I've got a certain way of doing things, and we've got received a bunch of really good a bloke, one of the carpenters, gave me some stuff, this stuff, and one of the other carpenters left recently, It keeps falling down. I have to do something. That is all good. Left recently, and he left me a bunch of stuff too. So yeah, we've got some good, thick, solid board protector stuff. Got to get certain type of boxes. There's a lot involved, but this is an absolute beautiful piece. You'll find that there's a maker's mark down here. It's a maker's mark. It's the maker's mark right there. And you'll find that they even put inserts in here. I only do that on my real coveted expensive boards. This is super solid and heavy. Look at this. Look at these grain lines. That's Icho stuff right there. I've got a Hinoki board to show very soon. Wow, there's an artisan board right there. Yeah, so you'll find there's some slight bowing in there. From aging. Oh my, how old is it? Well, it's beautiful. They get the urushi lacquer and they get like a katana and then slide it down and make these marks. So yeah, this is, I'd jump on this if I were you. I've got to pay some bills, so I'd like to keep it, and I'll just keep it around, have a crazy price on it, worth thousands. But unfortunately I've got bills to pay, so I don't really want to let this one go, to be honest. Icho-san. Wow. Okay. Right. Let's go and get that. Oh, you received this this cover too. Nice. Okay. There we are. It might sell quickly. It might be in my possession. I am the custodian of it right now, so I might get to at least hang on it for quite a while. But yeah, I would jump on this if I were you. Well, there you go. There's Storky. I don't see child's plural of Storky. You're just down there in the water, wallowing away. Wallow. Swallows and Amazons. Isn't that a beautiful film? Anyways, childhood memory. Yeah, there's Storky. He's over there. He noticed me out here having a nature tour there. Look at this beautiful. There's two. There's another big one behind it. It's sakura trees right there. And there's Storky. I can see him over there. He's seen me plenty of times. But they're fight or flight birds. So yeah, he was down there in the water there, just having a bit of a drinky poos, and going for that frog. So you can hear that frog. And he was looking around for him. That frog's probably, he's like, thanks mate. And Storky's decided to go and have a look down there in another waterway. Alright, let's get back to work, eh? Okay, let's have a look at this. This is a Hinoki. Nice, smooth playing surface. Let's see, a little bit of cracking in here, but that's actually just the knotting of the wood. It's just the anomaly of the character of the wood itself, so it doesn't affect your gameplay or anything like that. So that's all underneath. Yeah, Hinoki is quite highly coveted wood in itself. Again, this sits real nice. That sits real nice. It's that Icho board there. Wow. Yeah, she's a beauty. This one won't sell it really expensive because it's slightly smaller than the others. But yeah, this is a nice board. It's not too heavy, so a lot less cost wise and freight. I'll still sea freight this thing. I've got to get a particular type of boxes for these. Everything costs keep going up, but I was lucky to get some wood from these protectors that I can make up and have made up and all this sort of stuff. A lot involved in making this sort of thing happen. The cord ain't bad. A few little tiny little nicks and bonks, but this is a nice board. Really lovely plain surface, very smooth. You'll like that. You know what I mean once the second you put your face on it. Let's rub your face on this one. I don't know, just the second you feel that. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to move on to that piece of awesome. I think, no, we'll check these out first and then we'll move on to the, wow, okay. Okay, up next on the price is, right, we've got this nice KR no key and beautiful grain. Look at this colorations in it. This is where the moisture comes out of the wood here, so there's some aging in it. I'm calling it April 5th KRB1 because I've got another KR up there. This is quite nice. It's a smaller board, so less weight, still sea freight. This, it does have pronounced lines in it, pronounced lacquer lines. The corners, I would put that in the good category. Not perfect, but good. All the same, it sits beautifully. This would be a kind of board you could carry this around with you, you know, like throw it in the car and, you know, not too heavy. Bit of weight in it, you know, so good, solid enough for secure in the wind. Yeah, take this camping, mate. Fantastic, beautiful grain lines. That's Kaya right there. Okay, now, yeah, I'll sell this fairly cheap. Yes, because I managed to get that, and this was in with that one. I think what was that one? Anyway, you want to slice it? Yeah, you see the that's where the moisture comes out. Some people sand them, some people leave them the way they are. I just like this coloration here. It's really quite nice. So it's yeah, a real nice board. That very beautiful feeling. It has. Okay. Right. Let's move on to that Kaya there, and then we'll get on to that piece of awesome right there. I was going to present a different board there, and a chap came over and made he's like, oh, I want an old board. We need an old board. I'll give it back. I'll bring it back. I'm like, oh, yeah, all right. There you go. Oh, look at this. What a darling of a piece. One of the smoothest I've ever felt ever. This is an artisan board. And look at this. Now, back in the day I've seen it. It wasn't so long ago either. I was at this shrine and they had a bunch of wood there, and they had taken down one of the refurbished one of the shrines, or rebuilt it. They do that every few hundred years or something like that. And sometimes some of the wood they can't utilize, and they have a festival and they burn that and have barbecues and all that sort of stuff. And some of the wood they make stuff out of. It's the revered trees. Some of these trees are hundreds of years old, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case with this thing here. That it's some kind of, I don't know what wood it is. I mean, it's for the thickness of it. Now, obviously, anyone that's watched my stuff for a while, they know that I've seen a bunch of boards, and the weight of this thing for its thickness is very heavy. What is this wood? I know not. It's got inserts all over the show. It sits, some of the legs are loose, but there's bits of paper and stuff. There's been some old bits of paper and stuff to keep them in, yeah, wedged in there. Oh, I don't know how it was oriented. Let me just figure this out. Yay! Okay. Oh, this thing is one interesting piece. So there's a chat. It's got. Let me just do this, and I'll be back. Right, yeah, I'm finding inserts all over the show in this. Yeah, sometimes look at this. There's another insert in there. Someone's Here's a maker's mark here. This is one awesome artisan board. And sometimes it sits. See, it sits all nice like that. You orient it, and in some ways it's sitting all nice and beautiful. Now, because some of the legs are loose, you have to wedge them in. I reckon this should go to someone that's an artisan themselves, and they can figure out how to secure these, and see how it's had a bit of a cutaway in there, because over years sometimes boards tend to bow. So what they've done is they've put that there, whomever, in order to make it sit more level again. And yeah, it's got, what is it? I mean, sometimes like at shrines, they have plaques and things nearby these trees that are hundreds of years old. So I'm just throwing it out there that I reckon this would have been made from some special tree that eventually fell. And I've seen a few shrines where they've got pictures of these trees that once were, and they've fallen down, and the day that they fell down, all that sort of stuff. And I mean, look at this. It's got insert here, and insert here, and insert here. It's got weight in it, mate. It's got weight. Come on, don't be such a pussy. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Insert along here. This is something special. Yeah, this is something special. Hopefully, there'll be an artisan out there that would like to maybe do something with this. Maybe, do that cutaway type of thing, or find the orientation where it sits. It sits beautifully right now, just like that. This is something. This is super rare, super old. And what material is this made out of? So smooth. That's a piece of Japanese history right there. Anyway, I'm the custodian until such time as it belongs to you. I'm going to put that on the shelf, or maybe just plonk it up there. Yeah, I've got other stuff to show. Okay, let's have a look at this, shall we? Alright, first off we have Daikokutan. He's one of the 7 lucky gods. He's quite a sizable chap, that's for sure. Got all the weights and measures and all that over there. So I'm going to separate these as separate listing, separate listing, separate listing, separate listing, separate... Try that again. Separate listing, separate listing, separate listing, separate listing. Isho together, Isho together. Right, now, let's see. Oh, I've got a tape measure in here, haven't I? Daikokutan here. Daikokutan-san, he measures 540 mil, 54 centimeters. Let's see now. This chap here, he's one of the 7 lucky gods, right? So they cruise around. See, they've left some of their wealth here. That's wealth that he's carrying there, and he shakes that thing and wealth comes out of it. And they've left some wealth here because they're off on some kind of treasure hunt, I reckon. So that's the boat that they cruise in. Don't know who this is, but this young bloke here just decided to show up, and he wanted to come to your place, so they're going to go together. Now, the god of fortune and wealth. So a unit like this would be great to have, say, outside your very own shop, something like that, and bringing good fortune. So he's a little bit on the subby side. That means rusty, just a little bit. It'd be great to paint up, something like that. There's an artisan out there somewhere that'd be like, whoa, I'll have that. It's going to take a long time for these things to get to you. That's just the way it is. Okay, we got here, up here, you'll see these shishis, lion dogs, the Heaven's Gate protectors of the Heaven's Gate. Now, this shishi here, that's his iron ball there. Now I'm designating this chap to be shishi number 1, April the 5th. Okay. Now, Oh, yeah, you go over there. Hey, take it easy. You're having a bit of a punchy poos with Diet Coke there now, eh? Looking at him pretty mean. Oi. Oh, there's more. Heaven's escape. Protect us. Now, I'm designating this one here as, I wonder, did he have any script? No. Yep. Got some script underneath this one, designating this one to be April number 2. Didn't even put the April 5th. It doesn't matter. Don't have any others anyway. So yeah, that's his iron ball right there, and that's really rad. It has some script in here. I'm guessing this might have been a present for someone's, just this is a wild guess, someone's 43 years of service. That's just a wild guess. Okay, now. Okay. Yeah. Initially I thought maybe it was the 43rd year of Showa, but I don't see any Showa on there. Okay, let's try this one here. We have Shishi Lion Dog. This one's really rad. April 5th, number 3. And that's a really rad unit. Gonna just put the price up just a little bit more on this one because he's a bit more rad. Yes. Nice unit that. Okay, you pop over there. Oh, take it easy. Yep. You go over there. Take it easy. Don't go bashing anyone. Okay. Now, yeah, here we have, this is the boat in a 2-piece thing. This is, and we'll plonk some things in there if you wanted to. Well, now this here is the very boat that the 7 gods sail on. And as I say, they've left their treasure. They're off treasure hunting somewhere, and giving good luck and all that sort of thing. And that's a really cool unit. It's their rudder there, and got some designs going on here. Really cool, huh? Alright, and this young chap decided he wanted to come along on the voyage. So that's alright. That's another iron piece right there. So not sure how the gods gonna feel about it, when they come back and see this. So yeah, oh, that's the tongue fella, I think. He's here. A stowaway, that's the word I'm looking for. Hey, we've got a stowaway, mate. We'll try and fit you down there somewhere, and the lucky gods might not realise that you're there. Shove you in there like that. There you go. We've got a stowaway. I think I'll pack that a little bit better than that. Just have faith. Now, right, they're pretty rad. Okay, I'll go chat with the tunny fella, and then we'll figure something. I've got some other radalicious stuff to present. Okay, next up, hang on, Gepu. Oh, the tunny fella gave me this can of coffee. Didn't taste too good, that one. Anyways, he's got a whole selection. It's like Russian roulette. Now, here we have a situation. So I'm going to put these Katsura up, separate listings for, this one's okay, for a repair type of job. Now what I've found is, I know not why, but there's right at the frontal area, there's this soft stuff that's it's been, I don't know whether it's water damage or it was sun, maybe too much sunlight or something. I don't know what's going on, but I found that just at the front, see a little bit further back, it's all solid. It's just this frontal stuff here is soft. Now I found that this stuff, if someone would bother to take the time, see I'm going to sell them real cheap obviously, someone would bother to take the time, this stuff, see, just turns to powder. So if someone has got the time to see how this all turns to powder, this stuff, And here, just in here, so that's solid there. It's just the very frontal stuff. They made it out of some kind of soft stuff that's become brittle. And same goes with this one. And you'll find that if you, I found that if I squeeze this stuff, see that? It just goes all to powder and it'll break away. But it will take time to, quite the time to mess with it. And therefore, I'm going to sell them crazy cheap and see all this powder stuff, and I'll take the time to mess with this stuff and clean them up. And but you know, they at one stage they were worth thousands. You know, there's one here. There's some. You know, see there's markings at the back there, and this one's got some marking at the back here. See, so that will take a bit to sort of clean off. But essentially, I mean, the cases themselves, that one's not good. And surprisingly, that one's in the best condition, but the case is rough. And these, I mean, right, we're calling this number 1. Yeah, look at that, it's nice. Nice cases indeed. I can't send them like a few at a time kind of thing because of just the way I pack them. Just I send them individually. Now let us have a look here, shall we? Okay. Coffee's kicking in, starting to go a bit wonky. Now, alright, so essentially, I mean, it's a beautiful piece. If someone could take the time to see a little bit of wear there from touching the back section there. If someone would take the time to clean them up, you know, and maybe, I don't know, comb them or whatever. See, that section's hard and that's all soft. So yeah, if someone wanted to take the time to repair these things, there are, it says chew dye. Does that mean, that means does that mean large, and that means sort of medium maybe? Yeah. Yeah, there was a time where these things were worth thousands, hey? But still, you know, the case is good. I showed a picture of the bottom of the cases. These cases are good. I presume they're all good. See, sometimes I don't have the these things on the bottom, but that's all good. Yeah, the cases are quite nice too. So keep an eye on my battery power here. Hang on. Yeah, and again another really nice case too. So, as with number 2 here, 1, 2, 3, that will be listed as repair. See, same deal's going on with this one. Absolutely beautiful piece, but yeah, there's that Midori green damage there. Now number 3. We have some green damage there. I presume we might have a little bit on this one. We do, just slightly there. So a little bit of a clean up there. And again, just take time to just sort of, I don't know, clean all that up, trim around there or something. I don't know. Someone will work some magic with a comb or something. And speaking of combs, I meant to mention the tunny fella. He said, "Oh, I've got these," and I was like, "Oh, I thought that this was the sort of thing that you put on the back of a geisha kind of hairnet thing, like a kanzashi, you know." And I said, oh, Kanzashi. And he said, no, 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 no. And he walked up to me and plonked this on my head. And I was like, oh my. And just the sensation, the tingling sensation, I'm feeling it right now. Oh, this is fantastic, this unit. And I go, he just plonks it on and takes it on, and I go, whoa! And I go, Morikai! Because I said, oh, Kanzashi, before he plonked it on my head, I said, Kanzashi desu ka? And he said, no, chigao. No, he said chigao, which means no. And this is really awesome. This is a head massage, I think. I said, Morikai, onegai! One more time, please. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 separate listings. I'll sell them crazy cheap, and yeah, it just takes someone that's got the time and wants to trim off that edges to the point where it's solid again. So because the hair itself, it's real hair, right? Hair itself matches to the solid sections there. So these are, if someone's got the time, they can definitely repair these and put these back into service. Right. And yeah, this one here, it's going to take time to clean all that up. So they've got the three of them have the same issues. A little bit there, yeah. They have the same issues. Now let's have a look at this one here. Pretty rough box wise. Hairpins or something. Box wise, pretty rough. Yeah. That's close from there. Yeah. Okay, that's close. A bit of effort. So rough shod. The box is pretty rough, but not terrible. All right. But the main thing is that this here, this is a real deal antique. This is really good. Nice, look at that. Condition is wonderful. Now it's not exactly the cleanest of things, but anyone that's a connoisseur of these things will know just a little bit of slight cleaning and spray some oily stuff or something, and I mean that's good. I mean that's good. So all right, that's that. Okay, one last thing I think I'll present, and then I'll get to getting some other work done. Okay, what we have here, I understand, it's a real deal Japanese Funabin chest, ship's chest. This here, I believe, is the spot where they had a locking system where they push something in, a rod, and that secures this to make sure it can't be just picked up and taken. Now, this unit, rarely do you get keys with stuff like this. There's two locks. Now, I'm not here to imply that the locking system is 100% working right now. It does move, and I think that maybe with a bit of looby-doob in there. Don't want to put lube in there right now. I've got something that with a nozzle on it I could probably plonk in there, but I just don't want to discolor any of this section here. But keys do go in. I reckon with a bit of looby-doob and things might start to happen. I can get that to move. So yeah, it's a wonderful unit. This is made out of, it's very heavy, made out of kaya wood, kaya no ki. Rad unit, like really old school. So I found this shit tan like that a little bit. Making a lot of me now. Now, we can go like that. Right. Yeah, so you got this wood dealie here and this wood dealie here, and they they slot in like that, and then you close that unit, and then this I found this really cool Buddhist prayer thing in here, so I was like, whoa, I like that. I put that with my Buddhist resources up there. So yeah, this one slides out, locking system on there. This is old school, so I presume it's what, Meiji period, 1868 to 1912. It's a good, real deal, solid K&L unit. So I will sea freight this as it deserves. Obviously, it deserves that. Yeah, so I believe that sat in somehow. That's why that's not sort of lacquered and all. I guess it's made out of different wood, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's an afterthought. Maybe that's rotted out at some stage and they put that, who knows. And that all slotted into one position. I presume that was the case. And then I would say that that's got a lip on it for some reason. I would hazard a guess that lip there would have slid in and in like that, and then they'd have a thing that goes in there and locks, and that keeps it secure. So this will once again venture, as it's venturing in your direction, it will gotta get that moving in. Where's that key? It will venture on a ship heading in your direction. And then well, it gets to go for a travelly poos once again. It locks like that, see, and like that, and that'll lock in, and then push it down, and then it'll come out. Alright, and I could get some motion there with the keys. So yeah, rarely do you get keys with these things. So I've seen a few of these over the years. Beautiful, real deal. Wonder how it makes for a seat. Yeah. Oh. That's better. Alright, I've got different type of work to do. Okay? The work never ends, mate. The work never ends. The ancient art of wheel truing. Yes, this had a... this is my pencil pointer. Yeah, this had a real bad ouchie poos in it. Getting there, it's nearly right. Getting there. Not bad. That tires are good on. Not really showing the true rim there. A couple of mil out there. Looser, tighter. No, I'm not going to go on motocross on the bloody thing, but just get it a little bit better. And that shall do. If I was going to work on that, for instance, I would do. I've got other tools for that one. So basically, the rule is. I don't know how to tighten that one up. Got to go over these and lube them and all that sort of shit. Do that if I'm ever gonna be bothered to get out and fucking ride again. I will. Yes. Yeah. But basically. Give that one a bit of a go. Basically, the rule of thumb is whenever this is nicely trimmed, just need to give a little bit of a nudge. Basically the rule of thumb is whatever you do to one side, you do to another. Yeah, I've built wheels before. But yeah, shit, that's so fucking close. It's had a bit of a crash, so you can't really get it completely if it's had a bit of a ding. Yeah, it's had a bit of a crashy poo. You can see sort of it's a bit scuffed up, and they've yeah, had a bit of a bonky poos, or something's hit it. Yeah, here too. A few cosmetics, and I don't like this positioning. Right, straight down. I don't pull it up a bit. Cut that on. That's just not moto. I prefer it out a bit more. Alright, keep going. I'm sorting out this situation here because someone's had a crash on it and bent this, that and the other, and it ain't perfect. Now Crowy just showed up, so I reckon he'd be rapt to have some of this. Give to nature and nature will give to you. I'm gonna have some myself too. He showed up and called me, and he's just over there now on that roof. Not that roof, the next one. He's usually on that pole, but he hopped onto this pole here, and he said, "Oh yeah." So here we go. Yeah, that can go up there. There you go, Crowy. He'll be jumping on that roof momentarily. There he goes. He decided that he wants more. Here we go. Yeah.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Yep, he's on the roof, alright. Bang, bang, bang. So, give this derailleur a little bit of a tweaking too to get those gears just right. I believe that, yeah, someone's definitely had a crash on this thing. I reckon they must have just test rided the thing. On the test ride, they've crashed. Or a car's accidentally rammed into or something, and this rim was all bent up. And I decided to put these in more of a position where I like, but not completely where I like, but sort of more what other people. It's brand new. Look at this. It's still got tags and stuff on it. This was all bent up, and there's two nicks and bonks on them. But the main issue here in the front stem was that this was all tweaked, and so I got the shifter here and sort of pried that back, and loosened this off, messed with it a bit, and now I believe it's safe as houses. It's nice and straight, and nice and safe and tightened up and locked up as the way it should be. So it's a nice straight machine now. It's not, it's not even doesn't have anyone's name or anything. It hasn't. I reckon it's only been out of the shop for like 5 minutes, and it's had a crashy poos, and so it's brand new. Just needed to be repaired from a crashy poo. So brand new tires, it's just brand new. There you go then. I like the handlebars up a little bit sort of high, so you don't bang your knee on the bloody thing. So this is a nice unit. I reckon that this will be perfect for a student. Yeah, it's got your pack rack there, and this rack here ain't perfect because it did have a bit of a dingy poos. I could give that a bit more of a whack there too. But let's do that. I reckon this would be, a student would be well pleased to have this at a total budget Barbie camper price. Let's see if we can miss and whack myself in the freaking nuts. That'd be good. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. If I can do that's close enough. It's good enough. Righto. Let's call that 99.7%. Good. Little scratchy poo there, but good, safe, and I'm okay to. I like how they put a gusset here for support. Yes, I don't want to sell something that's not safe, and so I want to make sure it's all correct. Okay, good.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.